I just found some coins that I'm going to be telling you all about that are worth under a penny. Listen, Bitcoin was worth a penny at one time, and look at the price now. It made a whole lot of crypto millionaires. So if you can buy up a few thousands of these coins and just wait till the end of the year, or maybe just wait out a few years, you might be that crypto millionaire. Stick around. What's up, Crypto Land? Black Crypto here, bringing another cryptocurrency video where I talk about the basics of Bitcoin and everything else cryptocurrency. You know, how to live off of cryptocurrencies, how to build your business off of cryptocurrencies, how to build generational wealth when it comes to cryptocurrencies. And talking about building generational wealth, how do you do that? You do it over the long term. So one of the ways that you have a whole lot of crypto millionaires today is because they started off when Bitcoin was only worth a few pennies. Yeah, at one time Bitcoin was only worth a few pennies. You've heard of the famous story in terms of Bitcoin pizza, where the guy spent about 10,000 Bitcoins just to buy a few pizzas. If he had just held on to that, it would be worth millions of dollars today. So how do you become a crypto millionaire? You can do the exact same thing with just a little bit of money, especially if you don't have thousands of dollars to put into cryptocurrency right now. Look for some of these smaller cap coins that are only worth a few pennies, and I found some really good projects that I'm going to be telling you about. I found about 5 different projects that I'm going to be telling you all about that are only worth just about a penny. If you get thousands of these cryptocurrencies, hold them to the end of the year or hold them over the long term, you just might be that crypto millionaire. So that's why I'm buying up a whole lot of these coins. So go ahead and stick around with me. Oh, before I make you a crypto millionaire, I just have to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take this as any kind of financial advice whatsoever. I'm just doing this for entertainment and educational purposes only. So if you only make a few $1,000s or you only make a few million, do not blame me. My Bitcoin address is at the bottom though if you want to support the channel. Okay, so what if you never needed to worry about any kind of mobile roaming charges ever again? I'm talking about if you travel worldwide on a vacation, or if you're a digital nomad and you're just trying to live somewhere for a few weeks or a few months. What do you do? That's why I'm going to be talking about this first coin that I found. It's Dent. Dent Wireless. Now, they're the world's first digital and global operator, and we're talking about eSIM technology. So what is this eSIM technology? And talking about cell phones, you need a SIM card to put inside of your cell phone to make it work so you can get those talk minutes or that data plan on your cell phone. Apple made some controversy some years ago in terms of wanting to switch all of their iPhones to eSIM technology, but they've since rolled back on that. But now, of course, a lot of their new phones now support both the SIM card and eSIM technology, and of course, the newer Samsung phones. So with this technology, what does that mean right now? What does that mean for you? As the world opens back up and people start traveling all over again, and people start using or start dropping, I should say, things that they do not need. For instance, cords are changing and going towards wireless charging, for instance. People are going to be dropping these SIM cards. They want to not be bound to, for instance, their local carrier, or they want to get better rates, for instance, when they go worldwide. What happens if you want to be in Europe today and you want to be in Asia next week? What happens if you have only a T-Mobile or an AT&T? That might be a whole lot of charges for you when it comes to roaming. So when it comes to Dent Wireless, what are they doing? They're making it very affordable for you to get a mobile data plan. You just spend in terms of one price, and you have it worldwide in terms of your data plan and in terms of talk minutes as well. So when it comes to Dent Wireless, in terms of next year or by the end of the year, I think this has a good chance to explode in price. In terms of their price right now, a 1/6 of a cent. This is a great opportunity, guys, to definitely jump in. Like I said, in terms of next year, say for instance, in terms of next summer, when everyone's traveling all over the world, and you're going to need that in terms of minutes to stay in touch with people. You're not going to be able to get Wi-Fi all over the place. So this is a great chance for you to have a great service and have a coin that's backing a really good service. So definitely check them out. The second coin that I want you guys to keep in mind right now is the world's largest decentralized file sharing protocol right now, and that is Bittorrent. You probably know all about BitTorrent for years and years because of their file sharing in terms of games, in terms of music, applications, photos, whatever it is on your computer in terms of their file system and their program. You could have shared it with your friends, just like the early days of, for instance, like a Napster or a LimeWire. So in terms of their protocol, they're now tokenizing it with their cryptocurrency, and it's built based off of the Tron blockchain as well. So when it comes to BitTorrent in terms of their file system, in terms of decentralized storage, this is going to be big for the future of cryptocurrency, and you need to pay close attention to it. They're building right now in terms of a lot of their infrastructure and a lot of the applications or dApps that are underneath this file sharing protocol. Of course, you can check out D Live in terms of them, in terms of streaming. This is going to be very big in the future, not only in terms of streaming, but also in terms of gaming as well. One of the things I want to give you something to think about, Tron as well, in terms of gaming. I mean, think about the movie Tron as well. What if we have that futuristic type of gaming or virtual reality in the next few years? What kind of token do we need to pay for things? Maybe it might be the Tron and the Tron blockchain. And what kind of cryptocurrency are they going to need to power the games and power, for instance, the live streaming of you watching everybody in that Tron universe? That might be something for you guys to actually think about. And I think that's something that's actually possible for the future. Now, in terms of the price of BitTorrent right now, it's about 1/3 of a penny right now. It's very cheap, guys. It's your opportunity to buy up thousands and thousands of these coins right now. And like I said, in the future, when this all explodes, especially with some of these sectors, take advantage of that. So go ahead and get some of this BitTorrent token. The third token that I want you guys to check out is the Holochain hot token. We're now talking about infrastructure and one of the best app frameworks when it comes to blockchain technology for your dApps. Of course, when it comes to Holochain, they are focusing on, of course, economic, environmental, and social changes when it comes to their platform. And that's one of the reasons why I always tell you guys to start looking at these projects and what they're doing and the sectors and use cases that they have for their actual blockchain. So if you're a person, for instance, like in stocks, for instance, you might go after just energy stocks, or you may go after technology stocks. So what are the big players when it comes to energy or any of these sectors? And I think that's going to be Holochain. They already have a lot of big players that are being built on their blockchain right now. When it comes to the price of Holochain right now, it's about 1 cent. So there's a whole lot of room to grow, especially when a lot of these applications come online and they're being built out over the next year. In terms of 1 cent, guys, listen, why not get into the energy sector? This is a big field. You know how it is in terms of stocks, in terms of the energy sector. So imagine if they capture just a small amount of that with their infrastructure. Think about that. Let's now get into NFTs and collectibles, and one of the leaders in this space right now. And we're talking about Ecomi, the OMI token. You may best know it as VV in terms of the digital collectibles and that platform. When it comes to VV, they're leaders and the only one that's licensing NFTs for big studios. And we're talking about, for instance, Marvel, or for instance, DC. We're talking about you being able to get a NFT for Captain America, or an NFT for one of their jobs for Spider-Man right now. I think NFTs, collectibles, are going to be very big in the future, especially when it comes to you reselling these NFTs and these collectibles. Right now, in terms of the price of the Ecomi, the OMI token right now is about 1/6 of a penny right now. So there's a whole lot of room to grow. But one of the things I definitely want to point out is they have about 750 billion tokens right now in terms of what they have for circulation. And that has me a little bit concerned, not in terms of big concern. It just means that it's a longer term play when it comes to this token. So you're going to have to hold it for maybe a few years. And of course, anything that's around Marvel or DC, in terms of somebody that's really official in that way, they're not trying to make you an overnight millionaire. Maybe when you have a chance to sell these NFTs and these comic books, you can sell them for millions of dollars. But for the token itself, this is like holding stock in Disney, for instance, right? And that's what you want to do with this particular token. So go ahead and check it out and add it to your portfolio. Well, you know I had to save the best for last for you guys right now. And I'm talking about Ceek token. The Ceek, in terms of VR platform, virtual reality, this space is going to explode very soon, guys. Now, when it comes to their platform in terms of virtual reality, in terms of this experience that you're seeing, in terms of, for instance, a goggle, and they have some very professionally looking goggles in terms of $99 at major retailers right now, and also an app that you can experience some of these experiences for yourself. But in terms of some other platforms, you're already used to it in terms of, for instance, Facebook with their Oculus, or for instance, PlayStation with their VR headset right now. But this is only going to get bigger in the next year or 2 years, especially with gaming. Not only with gaming, and in terms of their partnership with Lady Gaga in terms of live experiences. Imagine going to a concert and you don't have to go to an actual stadium. You can stay home, put on these goggles, and it feels like you're actually there. And that's what this virtual reality and these live experiences are going to be doing for you. So you can use the Ceek token to pay for these experiences or get collectibles from these artists from their shows or concerts, right? This is something that you want to do and check out in terms of the actual platform. So in terms of the price and why I think it's going to explode, of course, Lady Gaga and all her fans are going to be jumping on it when she has her experience. That's going to be, I'm hearing, at the end of the year. So you want to jump in before they actually go ahead and jump on the token. It's about a penny right now. So you can get thousands of them right now, and definitely on the uprise when that price explodes by the end of the year. And especially as VR becomes more mainstream, what do you think is going to happen to the price? Another good indicator, the amount of tokens. Some of the other ones that I told you about who has 100 billion or 700 billion tokens in circulation. This one, only 1 billion. So I think people are very much sleeping on this cryptocurrency. And of course, the founder is a beautiful black woman by the name of Mary Spiel. I hope I'm not saying her name wrong, but she has a whole lot of patents underneath her belt, which makes her certified when it comes to this virtual reality space. So definitely check out the Ceek token and grab up a whole lot of them and go ahead and experience one of these concerts for yourself and one of these live experiences when they come out. All right, so there you have it. So that's my list of coins that I think are going to make you a pretty good profit and on your way to that crypto millionaire. They're only worth about a penny right now. So imagine in the next 6 months or a year and a half, they can be worth 50 cents, a dollar, a few dollars, especially with some of these coins that have a market cap of only $1 billion to $2 billion right now. Or for instance, like the fifth one that I told you about that only has a market cap of about $7 million. Guys, you need to jump on this. Actually, let me tell you that list one more time. Number one is that Dent wireless. If you want mobile data, if you're going out the country, you don't have to worry about roaming, definitely check out that cryptocurrency right there. Number two is Bittorrent. In terms of decentralized file sharing, this is going to be huge for dApps and other platforms to use in the future. Number three is the Holochain, which is the hot token. This is an infrastructure in terms of app framework, and they're doing really good with one of the largest communities of developers. Number four is the Ecomi token, better known as VV, the OMI token. And they're doing something really good with NFTs and collectibles right now, especially with some of the people that they're licensing from, like Marvel and DC. And of course, number five, that one that I held for last, and I think this is going to explode when everybody starts to use virtual reality, and that's the Ceek token. So guys, go ahead and check out some of these tokens. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about these tokens. Are you going to be getting some of them? Are you going to be using some of the platforms? Let me know what you think about this list. And if you want me to bring more list of coins to you, let me know in the comment section below. Also, guys, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you'll be notified anytime I release any new videos right here on this channel. And also hit that like button. Helps me get these videos out there, recommended out there to everybody. Did I say that already? Yeah. You know what to do. Peace.